Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Devil Meat. And this time I'm not gonna throw, I swear. Please, please, come on, come on, come on. You gotta trust me this time. The parrot's over here. We're doing well. Is desktop audio being picked up or anything? You know what? I'll up the desktop volume for this one. I actually did change the mic setup from last time. Mainly because I didn't really feel that it was close enough to my face. Anyways, can we just go through? No, we can't go straight. We gotta actually talk to her. Okay. Hello again, Veronica. Yeah, I heard this before. See ya. And let's get back in. Yeah, I wasn't really able to, like, record a lot yesterday, mainly because basically some friends or some of my brother's friends, rather, were over. So I mingled with them, did a little bit of drinking. They drink a lot, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they drink a little bit excessively. Like, I mean, I don't know. They're like in their late 20s. They're good. They're fine. They know what they're doing probably. He's good about it too. Like, he doesn't like force people to drink or anything like that. So that's always nice. I do respect that. But yeah, no. Every time I hang with them, they really do like drinking. They do love their alcohol. But yeah, they don't really like force me to do anything. So they do it in moderation. They let me do it in moderation. I think they're bygones. Also, like, every single time I do drink, it takes like maybe 1 or 2 cups to get me drunk. It's I'm one of the people where it's like basically anything gets me drunk. As long as it has like enough alcohol content. I'm not like well, what's the word? I'm not too resistant to that. Can I get you? Come on. Nice. But yeah. Huh. I've always been a lightweight. Like, at first I thought, oh yeah, it's just my first drink. Maybe that's why I'm like a little woozy at the moment. But no. I am like an ultra lightweight. It takes basically nothing to get me drunk, and it's kind of crazy. It's but yeah, that's what happened yesterday. If you did see the video yesterday, it was like drunkle, which I came up on the spot while drunk. I'm like, what if hypothetically I did the dulls, but I'm drunk, and then I called it drunkles, and it did, and I did. I don't regret it too. I think it was a pretty okay recording, to be honest. Oh. Couldn't get him. That's alright. Wondering when the guild guide will return. I didn't get enough money for basically anything, to be honest. I'll offer this though. Alright. Come over here, eat your meat pudding and all that. But yeah, I do like this game. I do plan on getting all the endings at the very least before, you know, eventually stop playing it. I wanted to do that with what's it called? Ooh, aggression. It's not really the best stuff, to be honest. I'd rather... No, I don't lifesteal. I'll just take damage for now. It'll like, you know, pay for itself later. This blessing counts as 2 practice blessings. That's pretty good. I don't really have a lot of practice blessings. I might actually go to a lower floor for this one, actually. Huh. But yeah, as I was saying, I was going to do that for Clover Pit, but oh my gosh, Clover Pit has a lot more content than I thought. I'm going here because it's all easier to kill the enemies. I really don't want to mess with the tentacles at the moment. I don't really have enough damage to do those. Well, do those quickly at like a reasonable pace, at least. Come on. I do want to try and get some new, like, material. Not material, what do you call it? New equipment before the debut, by the way. I'm planning on debuting my 2.0 model. If you've been keeping up with the streams, you know. But I'm planning on debuting my 2.0 model sometime mid-December, which is getting very, very close, and I think I'll be able to do it. The rigging is actually going a lot faster than I thought. I remember it taking a lot longer, so mainly because I didn't know too much of what I was doing. But now that I have like a pretty big inkling even of what I'm doing, I think it's a lot easier than it was before. Plus, nowadays there's like a million resources online, man. Like, but back 4 years ago, they had nothing. They basically had nothing. You couldn't find anything on rigging. in L2D Studio, and like it wasn't really that well known, but like nowadays people like post videos on it. Like there's like an entire backlog of videos on L2D tutorials, and I'm like, dang, where was this when I was like, you know, literally doing this 4 years ago? Also, the experience I had 4 years ago, it also helped, of course. But oh my, like most of what I'm learning is just what do you call it? Physics. Oop. I can get him, yeah. Physics. I don't really want to fight that thing. Anything else I can fight over here? Maybe you guys, definitely. Yeah, but yeah. Everything. Oh, I can probably kill these guys, right? Yeah, nice. Okay, back to the den. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Just wondering when you return. I don't think she's gonna say anything like interesting for the first few ones. First few times that I do the feedings. Do I want to call it the feedings? That sounds kind of weird. It is what it is. Like this, I'm literally feeding her. Like, what else would I call it? Like, actually though, like. All right, eat some of these. Right now, the mushrooms are manageable, so that's quite nice. What I want to talk about, by the way, because like I usually yap during roguelikes, because I don't really like. I don't know. Commenting on the gameplay is a little. It's not. I mean, it's good. It's nice. Practice endurance, way of archery. I'd rather get way of archery because you know it scales. I can do pretty well with that. Acceleration, attack speed is always nice. I'll just not take damage. I know I said that last time, but like last time was a little bit different. Now I'm in the mood. Now I'm locked in, if you will. You know what I mean? Madness is at 40. I don't really need to feed you yet. Not yet. Could I also get a? No, I can't get another level, even if I did buy the 40. The apple that gives me like XP. Sadly. Hello there. Alright. Where's my blessing? Thank you for the blessing. I appreciate it. Nirvana. First attack deals double damage. Negate status effects function as if they were positive. Negative status. I guess Nirvana? It sounds pretty good, hypothetically. I actually thought that negative status effects only meant like status effects that are like negative in your, what do you call it? Like active stats? But now that I think about it, like maybe negative archery also like does, like if I had pick up that one perk that allows me to get a bunch of damage in melee but not archery, maybe I could? Or maybe I'd be able to come over here. Maybe I'd be able to like just get archery, like more archery. I think that'd be pretty good. Alright, these guys are a lot more clumped up than I remember. Also, I did realize that this guy just doesn't attack. I mean, he's just a guy, man. He's just chilling. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, no, I wanted to talk about something. What did I want to talk about today? Because like I do usually yap during these. I think it's fun. I think it's nice banter. I don't think gameplay is like the entire thing when it comes to let's plays. That's what I wanted to yap about. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's been like a really big let's play channel that's, you know, up and coming. I think there have been let's play channels in the past, aka Markiplier, aka Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, people like that. And the only one that like is super prominent at the moment is Manly Badass Hero. At least from what I've seen. Maybe there's like some people that I, you know, just haven't gone on that side of YouTube in a while. I've been stuck in the VTuber hole just a little bit, but like, I don't know. And by let's plays, I mean like let's plays of indie games. I know that's like not actually what it sounded like, but that's what I meant. Because I don't know, people are like a lot more scared of indie games nowadays, man. And I get it. There's like a million, even I'm scared of indie games sometimes. Like there was this one indie game that was recommended to me, Among Ashes, on stream by I mean, if you're in the comments right now, hi. Oh, Owen Brown. But yeah, no, like I'm like stepping around it because I'm not sure if it's gonna be safe to like stream or play at all. Cause like there's been there's been a pattern of me playing video games where basically... Oh wait, I actually gotta watch this so I don't like destroy my character. Or the priestess, rather. Yeah, we're gonna have to conclude that, get a little bit of a madness apple. Unless we just practice instead. Critical spot point increases all damage by 10%. Reduces incoming damage by 16. Oh, it is! Okay, so lifesteal -5. Do I already have lifesteal? No, it's already 20. Okay. I'd rather just get a practice then. Upgrade my archery. Gambler, regen. Melee critical -15, which is really good. Well, it's still 10, but then I get plus armor, critical +1. I think I'm gonna try and get more negative stuff, so then I can actually use Nirvana. Yeah. Madness apple, maybe a second one actually. We're pretty high in madness. These guys are like one of the easiest things in the game to kill, so we're gonna go for that. What was I talking about again? Let's Players, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was recommended to play this one game called Among Ashes, and it is a year old. It's not too old, to be completely honest. It looks kind of interesting, but the only issue is that the only issue is that it's a game about like a rogue game AI or whatever. I'm pretty sure. And the only issue with that is the fact that like every time I play or at the very least recently, every time I play like a game with that is a little bit invasive to the computer, like messes with it a little bit, it always doxes me, man. It I don't want to dox right before debut. I want to hold off on that if possible. I'd rather not be doxed. And I have like a history of being doxed. Maybe like let's if I counted every time I was doxed and every reason, like okay, one sec. No, every reason, I'd have a lot to say, man. Because like I've been doxed like, okay, in the past 4 years, probably like a good amount of times, maybe there, because like I've been doxed by friends, I've been doxed by family, I've been doxed by my own computer, I've been doxed by games, I've been doxed by like what else is there? My roommate this one time, because like okay, it was actually the day of when I told him, hey, I'm gonna be streaming a bit, so can you do me a favor and like refer to me as, you know, my VTuber name and all that? And he's like, he says to me, he's like, oh yeah, no problem. He steps into the door later that day. Okay, he steps into the door, immediately says my name. Luckily, like, you know, I was pretty chill with it. I don't think anyone heard. And I was like, and he's like, oh no. He felt really bad, I think. Or not, and he was faking it. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt just to put my own mind at ease. And honestly, I don't really care about like what he's doing at the moment. He's actually a really chill guy. He's a little bit awkward at sometimes, but like he's pretty chill. Okay. So yeah. So I'd rather really just remember him as like a good person. That made a slight mistake. But yeah, I've been doxed like so many times, it's actually kind of difficult to keep count. Can I get a kill here? I got a kill. Okay, that was actually pretty good. That was actually quite good. Wondering when you would return. Back to here, your madness is getting pretty high. I don't really like that, to be honest, but then again, I did just feed you like a bunch of worm chunks and you're about to have some more, so that's alright. But yeah, no. Back to the doxing conversation. Yeah, no, I think on average, like VTuber lifetime, I think I've been doxed maybe like thrice the average amount, and that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild, man. It's kind of wild. It's a little bit crazy. Huh? Do I blame them? No. It's kind of difficult to like I mean, I usually play with like IRL friends. So I know it's pretty difficult to like switch up from giving myself or calling your friend by their name to like a whole completely other name. Granted, it's still my Discord name, and like I have a bunch of like online friends, and they still accidentally dox me, man. They still accidentally dox me. I don't even blame them, to be completely honest. I'm like, yeah, that happens. Yeah, that's that's all right. That's all right. It gets me a little bit upset. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, it's completely understandable. I get it. I get it, man. I would definitely prefer. I would definitely prefer. Don't get me wrong. If they didn't do that. However, it's kind of a tall. I think, is it a tall ask? I'm not even sure if it's a tall ask, to be honest. Like, just to call me by a different name. I mean, I've done it. I'm pretty good at it, but like, I feel like that's only because like I kind of know. Like, I kind of like, what do you call it? Know how to respect people's boundaries, or at the very least, like, have a lot of experience with that. Like, I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, I don't want to say I'm more of, like, I'm one of the more, like, emotionally sensitive people, because, like, that's kind of weird to say. Is it kind of weird to say? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just, like, saying shit. I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Like, I'm more emotionally aware, actually. Yeah. I don't know. I keep saying I don't know, but I do know that I'm like very emotionally aware at the very least. Like, I'm actually a little bit of an empath. I'm kidding. Don't call me that. Please don't call me that. But yeah, I don't know. Because people can be insensitive at times. Like I know the whole like empath thing is like, oh, you can like realize people are like feeling emotions, and that's like a normal human thing. And like people take it for granted, though. I'm be honest. Like I know it's like a normal person thing. Like that is the norm. That is quite literally the norm. And that like anything that is, I mean, that shouldn't like not be the norm, or at the very least, statistically speaking, it shouldn't be the norm, or it should be the norm. But like I don't know, I've met very insensitive people in my life, and honestly, I think people should be more thankful that like some people have the peace of mind, or like like they're just able to sense when and when not they're being annoying. You know what I mean? Like I think that's I don't think it should be a learned skill. I think everyone should have it. I do get upset a little bit when people like just completely relinquish it or forgo it at the very why do I say at the very least, but no, or forgo it completely, and I'm here sitting there like, hey, you know, you could like you could like be nice a little bit, like you could chill, right? You can do that. Like that's I thought that was like a normal human interaction kind of thing, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like there's just some people, man, some people in this world that can be a little bit insensitive. Also, I almost ate the tough meat again, and that would have like ended my run immediately. However, I didn't, and so I've been given a nice little perk. Critical minus 15 is actually quite good. Melee minus 4. I'm not gonna get melee negative, so it's not really useful. I'll take Sacrificial Eye. It's quite good. Wave of Martial Arts. I get armor. I don't really need armor. Lifesteal, melee minus 1. Coward. I don't want to reduce the negative effects of that, so I'm just gonna get Way of Martial Arts done. I'll take some armor. I don't think it's too bad. Alright, buy some of this. What do you need? You need disease. Okay, so I'll lower my disease by a good amount, maybe 40. Offer some of this, put that over there. Eat some of these. Get a good amount of XP, and we are good. We're doing very, very well. But yeah. Nah, I don't know, man. It's just, okay, I don't meet a lot of people like him. But like, there's this one dude that like, he has the social awareness of like a brick. Like I think he means well, so I give him chances every single time, cause like okay, let me rephrase this. After gathering move speed for 10 seconds, I think I'll get move speed. I think that's pretty good. But yeah, no, like I would like to say that I'm like a very, I don't want to say friendly person. I think I'm a friendly person, but like I don't know. That's I don't like giving myself that label personally. But like I like to say that I give people chances at the very least. Like if I meet you out in the wild, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt immediately and say that you're a good person, because I think that's how everyone should live their life. I know there are like terrible people in the world, but like if you don't give someone like the light of day to even like try to be a good person, no one is going to be a good person. I don't believe it. At least that's how I see things. But yeah. Oh, hello, sirs. Ow. But I have armor, so it's okay. No, I didn't want to catch you, man. That's alright. Ain't no way. Do I even care about, like, the damage, honestly? I don't think I do. Maybe I don't. Alright. But yeah, no, there's one dude, man. Like, I gave him a chance because I believe in humanity and all that. But, like, every single interaction I've had with him, oh my god, dude, like the first thing he did to me was insult me. So, you know, that's already like a pretty red flag. It's kind of big. But like the thing is he does that to everyone. He does that to literally everyone he meets. And I thought it was like, oh, he's just trying to like, you know, get friendly with people or something. And that's not really the way you do it. But like maybe it's like a misconception. Maybe he's like trying. And I appreciate that he's trying, but also, oh my gosh, it's insufferable. And like the first time is like, you know, okay, he did it one time, that's all right. But like every single time after that is a little bit like, you know, that's a little bit much, isn't it? Like I'm not like I'm willing to take a little bit to the face. Like I'll take the brunt a little bit, but like I'm not gonna like just let you walk all over me now. That's a little bit much, brother. Like, oh my god. Like I yap about him to my close friends and like family, because like, you know, like it sometimes you just gotta like get stuff off your chest. But oh my gosh. We'll cure some disease. We'll cure some curse. Madness is a little bit of an issue. And we do have a lot of that particular meat as well. Include this. Max HP, lifesteal. I think I'd rather just take movement speed, to be honest. Move speed minus 10, no. Lifesteal minus 5, no. They're all bad. Max HP is really terrible, though. I think I'd rather just take minus move speed and plus archery then. I think that's the only thing worth it. Buy this. Madness. Dies horribly. I don't really want you to die horribly, personally. So let's buy one of these. Alright, go on and eat your apple. And some of these, I guess. Alright, that's gonna be it. I do need a lot of flowers though if I'm going to actually win this. So let's go to the pit. I think it's easier to collect flowers when there's not monsters chasing you, obviously. Actually, everything's named the pit. What am I talking about? Let's go to pit 1 then. Alright, yeah, already. Let's go. Is it faster to dash when I have the move speed buff? I'm actually not sure about that. Maybe. Oh, I actually hit that. That's crazy. Okay. I don't see any flowers in the close vicinity, so let's keep going then. Go over here because it also has a chest. We can pick the flowers, pick the chest, and then go all the way roundabout to the top right of the map so then I can actually get the other stuff. Come over here. Alright, nice quick. Keep going. Poke these guys. Oh, I one-shot him. Okay. But yeah, no, yeah, it's just like I'm willing to give people chances. I'm willing to basically, you know, hang out with people even if I don't like them too much, because you know I don't like hanging out with people either, to be completely honest. Like I'm a very introverted person. Hanging out with people actually drains me, like mentally and physically, I swear. But like I'll do my civil service. I'll hang out with people. You know, keep relationships up. Not even just for relationships. Maybe just like as a human thing. I don't know. I don't even know how. Like I don't even like. I like hanging out with people. I do have like people that I favor more than others because we mix well together, and sometimes that's honestly all that matters. Like, if you can find someone that mixes with you, it's actually like the greatest thing in the world, because 90% of the people in the world basically don't mix with me. I'm a very analytical person. I'm very, what do you call it? I'm a very mature person, like mentally at the very least. So people don't really like discussing real topics. They'd rather just discuss, hey, I want to party. Hey, I want to drink. Hey, I want to like do this stuff. Hey, I want to like think about the future that I'll likely not have, but at the same time, I want to talk about it anyway. And to that I say, you can do that, honestly. I think yapping's healthy. I think getting things, or just talking about things in general, is pretty healthy. I'll offer you some. Get this for your disease. And they have glow shrooms which reduce madness. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Some curse as well. Some of this. Feed you all these. And we're actually in a really good spot. I think that mushroom run was quite good. Quite beneficial to me. But I'll give people the benefit of the doubt because I believe in, like, doubles the effects of all sacrifice blessings. That's pretty good, actually. Let's double that. Scout is good. Sacrificial arm, minus melee 8. Attack speed 50. I think I'll take it, actually. Because one, melee can go into the negatives, and then I can, like, do some crazy stuff with that. Because I have Nirvana and all that. But, like, I think I can do some really cool stuff. I think I can win. Let's get rid of some curse. Actually, let's just play the game, honestly. I don't really need to buy anything. There's no real use. Getting the 40 extra value or XP is also pretty useless because I'm not even that close to a new level. Let's do some exploring though. Yeah. 50 moves or 50 what is it called? 50 attack speed's pretty good. I'm not even sure if it's worth to do melee damage anymore. Plus I got crits, so it's pretty nice. Very, very nice. Let's take some of this. Any mobs? You. Poke you. Poke you as well. But yeah. Alright, we're kind of in flow state now. I'm kind of going off. I'll kill some tentacles as well, even. Simply because I can. Huh, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I like giving people the benefit of the doubt. I know in this day and age, people are a lot more skittish. Or at the very least, the people I've met are a lot more skittish around people. They don't want to interact with people because they all... Everyone thinks they're out to get them. Everyone thinks everyone's bad. But at the same time, I don't really believe that. Well, unless you've, like, done something absolutely insane. I'm more often than not, I'm just gonna, like, trust you for a little bit. Or at the very least, feel you out. I'm not gonna get too close. But, like, just chill, just vibe. I do want to go to the next floor. Maybe I can get, one more of the mushrooms. There's one over here. I can also pick some enemies over here if I somehow land a shot. Oh, the dung beetles. Hello. I'm already doing like 1,000,000 damage more than I used to, so that's quite good. Come on. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Alright, let's go up here because chests have monsters around them usually. Take this because it's more worth than killing these guys. Get some value here. Oh, goodbye. But yeah, no. Like, this guy, man, he's every single meeting, he'd at the very least insult us once. Everyone in the group once. Which, it's equality and all that, and technically he's not, like, what is he? Like, technically he's not, like, being mean to one person individual, he's being mean to everyone, but that just makes everyone hate him. It doesn't make anyone, like, hate him any less. But, yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. Like, like, if you hate everyone evenly, like, I thought, like, for a second I was like, if you hate everyone evenly, then that means you don't hate anyone in particular. But at the same time, no, that's a lie. That is a lie. And oh, he especially liked picking on me, mainly because I was like mainly okay with it. Or at the very least, I looked like I was okay with it, because you know, I think I have a thicker skin than most people. Like 9 times out of 10, if a friend of mine gets insulted in any kind of way, he's gonna pop the hell off. But me, I'm like, okay, all right, see ya. I don't know. I don't like really. I don't usually, what do you call it, give people the time of day. Also, I really didn't want to actually get that. Let's get aggression, right? Melee minus HP. No, I'll take some of this. I'll take a disease apple, if you will, along with a curse apple. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Offer some of these. Eat that. Want not, waste not. Oh, no, my bad. But you know, I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. I'll let them live their life and all that. Hello again. One true god. Da 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 da. Uses a powerful melee swipe. I'm not gonna use that. Arrows on both sides every 25 seconds. I think that's like the best option. Also, I do have a stream in a little bit. Maybe I should just start farming the little guys, or the big guys rather. Just so I can get it. I am pretty powerful at the moment as well. But yeah, I will try to finish up this run. It's not really the type of monster I want to fight at the moment, to be honest. That's alright. Where's the roly-poly? There you are. What the heck? Oh, that's my stuff. Okay. I was like, what? I was scared for a second. I was like, what the heck is that, man? Is it even worth, fighting these guys? I don't think it is. I'm leaving. See ya. It's kind of funny that I can just do that. Okay, so yeah, the last 4 is just for fighting bosses. And also the bottom right, whatever that was. I remember they mentioned something inside the parrot hints. Like going to the bottom right of this map was a little bit dangerous. And I think that's cool, so I'm gonna go to the bottom right of this map. We love random hints from random NPCs that are pretty cool, that don't really have the relevance to the story, but like they're cool and stuff, and I like them, a lot. Anyways. Though there is a chest over here, I will get the chest. Yeah. Oh wait, okay, weakens is actually kind of insane. I didn't realize how broken it was, because that's 100 damage on your dome. That's not like a pushover amount of damage. Like, I thought Sanctuary was gonna be like, oh, weakens it by like 10%, because like every other game that has a weakens ability, like Slay the Spire, is like, oh, it weakens it by a little bit, doesn't really do too much, but 105 is kind of insane. It is a wild number. I definitely am taking Sanctuary next time. Like, if they told me exactly how much it weakened them by, then I would definitely take this like literally every time, because like 50% weakens by 50% is actually kind of broken, just a little bit. I can probably take this, right? What the heck is that, by the way? What are you? I'm guessing that's the new monster. That's the monster that they were talking about. Da 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 da. One true god and all that. Buy some of this. Curse disease. We're gonna need a lot of disease, actually. A lot of disease apples. Offer. Alright. Open up. Let's take some of this. Some of that. Don't accidentally feed her the wrong thing, otherwise I'm going to, like, strangle me. Some of that. Some curse stuff. Your curse stuff. Nice. A little bit of disease curing. Some of that. I think I can actually conclude there. I want to save my values at the moment because I kind of need to. Critical minus 30 means critical plus 30. Plus armor, but move speed, what do we get over here? We get some archery. And we also get some armor. I think I'm gonna take it for the archery. It's plus 1 archery. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that, whatever. Melee goes down, but it actually goes up, so I'm gonna take that. Attack speed is like actually insane right now. Where I'm going crazy. I'm going Inferno mode. We're definitely gonna try and get beauty this time. I think beauty is the most difficult one, honestly. Alright, the pit. Let's go back. I'm gonna go back to the bottom right, because I wasn't able to get that funny guy down there. Ooh, free stuff. Free guys. And I can just hold the button now. But yeah, no. I don't know, being... Like, I don't want to be... Like, I don't think, being able to stand... Like, I know they're being, like, nice and being a pushover have a very, very, very peculiar overlap. And that a lot of, like, nicer people do that, or have that. Have that overlap. Like, they overlap into being a pushover rather than, you know... rather than, just being a nice person, because, you know, like, letting people do or walk all over you is definitely a nice thing to do for them, but also you're up to the point where, like, you're not, like, being an individual, you are simply allowing someone to walk all over you, and I don't really respect that. Not anymore, at the very least. I used to be like that, where I let people, like, do whatever they want. Then I had a thing where, like, I developed an opinion, and I developed, like, an actual conscience, and I was like, dang, this actually feels really good. This feels very nice to, like, you know, have a brain. And like, have a little bit of a brain. And opinions. And if it did feel really good, it did feel really good, I'm not gonna lie. I gained, like, I kicked Jiminy Cricket out of my head, and I became, like, an individual who thought for himself, and I was like, dang, that's crazy. This is, like, new tech and stuff, I don't know. Yeah, I do believe, or do at the very least think that people should think for themselves a little bit more, rather than having their opinions, like, harbored on another person, or a group of people, or, like, I don't know, like, another group of people, or other people. I think you should make your decisions on your own. I think that you should basically... You should have reasons for your ways of thinking. And now that we're in, like, I guess the AI age, and it is very gross to me. Like, not, like, gonna be completely honest here. I hate the AI age, man. No one wants to think for themselves anymore. All they want to do is, like, have ChatGPT think for them, and it's like, ah. I'm like sometimes, like, I love rhetoric. I know some people hate rhetoric, and I personally believe that's because, like, 90% of people are bad at it. And because they are bad at it, they don't, like, win in a rhetorical conversation. And that's my, like, personal belief. I don't know. It has, like, basically no basis, to be completely honest. Sacrificial bonus, negative armor. Move speed, max HP. I'll take the move speed, thank you. Like, I think people are scared to lose, or scared to, admit that they're wrong. And those aren't, like, two different things, but they have a little bit of overlap, and 90% of the time, it leads people to, like, not wanting to, like, contribute to, I guess, rhetorical conversation, not trying to, like, actually use their brain to win arguments, and instead use, you know, emotional values and biases. Because, like, I've met a lot of people, I've met more people that operate on biases than I've met people who, like, actually think about things in a logical sense, objectively, if you will. And try to, like, actually get to truth rather than, get to the truth of the matter rather than to get into what their point is. Like, a lot of people like pushing their agendas, and I can't blame them. It's addicting. I personally don't do it anymore, because I think that's just rhetorically dishonest, and I hate it now. Like, I don't know. I've lost too many arguments back in my day to people who, instead of actually giving me a reason, were just really, really stubborn. And I think that's not very, like, good. I don't think that's good. Like, and the only reason I lost those arguments is basically, one, because I didn't actually, you know, hold to my own, like, opinion, or hold to the fact that they didn't really have any reason. I thought that it was rude to say that. I thought it was rude to tell people that they were wrong just because they didn't have a reason for their actual opinion or their thoughts. And now I realize, no, I was completely right in that. I was completely right in thinking that, and honestly, I shouldn't have changed my mind at any moment in time, because that is simply a good way of thinking. Like, you can't. Nowadays, I don't believe that you can actually have a proper argument or have a proper opinion without having a reason for your opinion. But, like, some people are like, I don't know, like, some people like just tell me, hey, I should win this argument because I think it's true, or because it has been true for me for a long time, and despite numerous sources of like information that are telling me that it's no longer true, I lived with this for too much time, and therefore I can like, or I need this to be my reality. And I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. I think it's a lot of sunk cost fallacy, because like they've dedicated so much of their life believing in one way that they don't want to do it anymore, or they don't want to learn another way. I think that's it's not good. I don't think it's good. I think it makes people dishonest, and I use that a lot, but I do believe that is the correct term to use here. Huh. I believe that madness over here. I believe that it makes people like more stagnant in the brain because they're not using it to actually think of actual purposes or actual reasons for their way of thinking. Instead, they simply say what they want. They say what they want and believe what they want and don't really accept any like backlash. And I think that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I think that's pretty bad. That's very bad actually. That's I'll take some of you. Go over here. Got enough money. I sell apples. Yes, you do sell apples. Honestly, I'll take a disease apple. I'll take a curse apple. Offer. I do need to be able to give you either one of these. Greatness, wisdom, or beauty. And I probably should stop feeding you these things because I need the space inside the slots. And I'm pretty powerful already, so it's fine. So this is 100% critical rate. I got Sacrificial Eye again, so that's quite good. 2 days left, though. Man, this game's actually kind of difficult. What's Wisdom? Wisdom is... I forget which one drops Wisdom. Generates a shield every 6 seconds. Cross melee. First attack against the monster already does double damage. Does it do... Am I gonna get quadruple damage on the first attack on a monster? That's crazy. Give me that. Alright. The pit. Alright, I'm just gonna go for monsters then. Monsters and... Oh my gosh! yeah, first hit is actually insane. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for monsters and chests. Because that way I can get apples. Yeah, I can get some apples and do a very, very, very good amount of damage to these guys. Oh, they're already down. Okay, we might actually be able to make it. It's looking kind of grim, but not as grim as like not as grim as before. I really don't want to fight you. Actually, I'm leaving. Anything over here? You, yeah, yes, you. Thank you. What's this? It's another hand guy. All right. I do not want to concern myself with you, sir. Sorry. But yeah, I guess you just have to like focus on. This is a disease shroom, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I just have to like focus on something then, instead of trying to like fight other things in the map, because like I haven't been able to get like close to a 30, at least like recently. Maybe I should have actually shot the other thing. This guy. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer to kill him now. These guys I don't really need to worry about because they're not exactly a threat at the moment. 30 seconds. Guess I gotta kill you. Get one of these, get movement speed. Alright, maybe you? You're 3 beetles? No, oh, you are. Okay. I can make this. Over here, one more. It's not beetles. Jeez. Alright, you gotta get, like, pretty lucky, don't we? I mean, if I don't get a thing, let's buy a diseased apple. If I don't get an ending, then I'm probably just gonna eat the funny pill. Like, get one of these, disease, madness, or curse. I'm actually not sure how much I need over there. Also, I'm late for stream. I just realized. Give me... I'm gonna finish up this run. Head to stream. do my stream, come back here, upload, and it's gonna be a great time. All right, it's gonna be a great time. It's I may have just a little bit, forgotten my duties as a streamer and all that, but let's conclude. Yeah, all I really need is 33, so I need to kill 4 more beetles, and I should be able to get this. Yeah, let's sleep. 4 more beetles. That's all. It's the last day. Alright, let's go searching. Part of me does want to go to the other pits. Because that just sounds like a good idea. I'm not sure if it is. It just sounds like a good idea. That's kind of it. Let's go over here. No bosses? Where are the bosses, man? I kind of need bosses if I do want to, you know... Wait, not you guys. Maybe I should have checked the one on the left. No, whatever. Already here. Come on, come on. Are you a beetle? Not a beetle. Where are they? Up here? Beetles, 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 beetles. Yes! Yes, the dung beetles, of course. Welcome over. One more, I think. Should be able to make it. Take this. Let's go. It's last day. Yes, finally. Alright, that should do it for that. I am wondering if I'm able to, destroy all the monsters, though, to be honest. I think it'd be pretty cool if I was able to. I mean, not destroy all the monsters, but get all the status elements. Like, each and every one of them, instead of just, like, a select few. I think that'd be really cool. That's not what I want. I think I only needed 4, right? Am I going crazy? I don't think I am. Not here. I'm gonna get a few extra just in case, if I can even. Are you beetles? You're not beetles. You're a beetle. Get over here. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright. Let's go up here, check one last beetle. Nice. Yeah. I get you. Those guys are like the hardest to kill in my opinion. I think. Now I just need to hope that I have enough money to buy apples, to be able to actually eat the beetles, and I should be fine. Buy. Get the blighted apple. Alright, level 33. Now grant me the trials I must face and the strength to overcome them. Sure thing. Just eat this apple first, you're gonna need it. B. Conclude. Thank you, that was a good meal. Alright. Do you want to sleep? Yep. And now we have completed wisdom. Hello, Cocoon. And you have anything to say? Come back at night? Nope. Veronica should be here, but her place stands a larger cocoon. You don't need to think about it too hard. This is clearly the result of the mission given to you by the church. There is a thing on top of it. I'm gonna touch it. Poke. As you place your hand on the cocoon, a faint pulse rises through your palm. The throbbing sensation climbs up to your arm, growing stronger until it overwhelms your senses and nearly makes you flinch. Is this the heartbeat coming from the cocoon? Or is it your own heart pounding in your chest? Worry, anticipation, fear. Countless thoughts surge through your mind, and the cocoon splits open. Hello, Veronica. Welcome. What the heck are you? What the heck are you? Could this be the power of the messenger? A massive eye blooms from within the cocoon. It swivels around curiously, blinking the cocoon's outer shell as if it were an eyelid. It seemed to be Veronica. I can see everything with this eye. Surely this must be a blessing bestowed upon me as a messenger of the one true God. I can see your blood vessels, your bones, your very heart. Even the future is laid bare before me. Let me tell you what lies ahead. We're about to die? Die. Huh? Why is that? No, not Mr. Roachman or whatever. You look like a roach. Well, because it is simply unsatisfactory as a gift. This one does not appreciate one-dimensional works. This is nothing but an eye. A piece must have intrigue. Do you understand? Ow. Erased. Alright. Add us on your Steam wishlist. No, not yet. I gotta get every single ending first. You have anything to say, Miss Birdie? Tip 4? Nope. Do the coughing thing. Keke. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode of Devil Meat. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good morning, afternoon, and / or evening, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya, see ya. Okay.